and beauty expert, Nikki, here to share with you the latest and greatest lifestyle hack. If you clicked on this page, this is the page you want to subscribe to if you're looking to lose weight, gain weight, or even just gain some mental clarity. And also, if you're just looking to grow and boost that peach of yours. However, be sure to click, like, and subscribe. And until then, see you in the video. So this first stretch, what we're going to do, we're going to lay down on our back and then just open up our hips a little bit. And what you like to do is take your knee as you bring it to your chest, drive it over a little bit over to your right, just past your obliques. That will give you a nice deeper stretch. Okay, so for this next stretch, I would like for you to be very gentle with yourself. As your hands are pointing towards your fingertips are pointing towards your knee, I want you to lean towards your fingertips as they point towards your knee. And then as they come away from you, I want you to lean forward so we can loosen up the wrist a little bit. So for this next move, we are going to loosen up our ankles and just a little bit about stretching. Stretching helps with increasing our flexibility in our body, avoiding overextension to injuries. Since the muscles and tendons are flexible, stretching helps in extending them to their extreme so that they don't come undue stress during exercises, causing strains or any kind of pains. Stretching should be done slowly with smooth movements, not jerky movements or anything like that. It doesn't help in relaxing the muscles. Unless you're doing some kind of dynamic stretch, that even doesn't cause jerky movements either. So as far as stretching, should be done at least 1 minute per stretch. So this should add up to 10 minutes. If longer, sorry, it's my first workout video and I didn't time it, but it's all good. We still here. We in here. So warm up, I didn't create a warm up for this video, but I highly suggest that for your warm up, because it's so accessional before any form of exercise, warm up, just a little bit about it. It protects the body from injury and heats it up. It's also accessional as it supplies oxygenated blood to various areas, so as to prepare you for exercise. So warming up can take the form of light jogging, standing, or exercise cycling. So for your warm-up, I highly recommend that you do your warm-up in light jogging, standing exercises, high knee, or anything that can get the heart rate going. You want to make sure that you use warm-up exercises for your back. They are so crucial because the back is very important and it's sensitive. It's the most sensitive part, well, one of the most sensitive part on the human body. The back is composed of several small bones called vertebrae, and they're a close proximity to the nerves that send signals to the brain to various parts of the body. So injuries of the back should be taken very seriously, and the back should be regularly exercised and toned up through the correct posture and the body. Okay. Again, you can feel free to take a moment to pause the video and do a light jog and, a little bit more, than what we're doing here, because I didn't set up a warm up for the sake of time for myself and setting myself on a deadline. So I didn't create a warm up, but however, if you like, please submit in the comments below to let me know if you'd like for me to create a warm up, and I will create one for you. Again, I highly recommend, like, if there's other stretches that you do personally that works for you, I highly recommend it, so to release that stiffness during our working out, because we are working our glutes and our transverse muscles. So yeah. Okay, so we are about to start our workout soon. So if you haven't already, this is a good time to grab a towel, grab a bottle of water. When you drink your water, make sure you just swig it, don't chug it. I promise you, your stomach will thank you later. If you have a mat, make sure you have your mat and your tennis shoes. I typically don't work out in tennis shoes when I'm home. Other than that, let's get started. We're gonna get on our hands and knees now. Okay, so today we're working on hip abductions. So these are called fire hydrants. You want to make sure you're on your hands and your knees, and your form is sit correct. You want to make sure your back is up straight, make sure your knees is of course on the floor. But fire hydrants are also called quadricep hip abductions. So today we are working hip abductions. So they're a type of body weight exercise. They mainly work your gluteus maximus, but some variations also work the core. But when done regularly, fire hydrants can sculpt your glutes, impact your back improvement, and also lower the risk of injury. So I've also added a variation. If you wanted to really feel it more and you wasn't getting the results from it, you can use a band, and here's an example of it. So for this movement, you want to start with your hands and your knees, and place your shoulders above your hands and your hips above your knees. You want to lift your right leg away from your body at a 45-degree angle. Keep your knees at a 90 degrees. Lower your leg to starting the position again and repeat. As you can see, this band was pretty intense for me. I could barely lift my leg up. But to make sure that you're doing a proper form and breathing pattern, you want to keep your elbows locked and don't let your weight shift over to the support side. Don't rush through this exercise, and don't raise your legs any higher than your hips. Breathe out as you raise your leg, and then inhale as you return to the starting point. Okay, so this is a rocking transverse hip abduction. So what you want to do, you want to place your forearm down, right? And then you want to get on your knee, balance yourself, and then you want to thrust your knee all the way up in the air as high as you can, and then slowly return and repeat. Now, this workout right here is very challenging. As you can see, I was cursing the whole entire time. I was cursing, I was swearing, because this was very challenging. One of my words that I like to use is fight. So I was saying fight, fight, fight myself the whole entire time, every time, and it got very challenging. But if you have the proper form and you have the proper posture, I highly recommend that you challenge yourself. But if you are experiencing pain, please stop. Oh my god, so this part right here, I was actually hiding my mouth with my hair because I was really screaming really loud, because this is very challenging. Like, inside of me, I know that I can do more. You ever have those moments? You know that you can do more, but you just keep failing. But failing is only when you give up. So if you need to regroup, please stop a moment and get right back up and keep fighting. You got this. So if you're wondering like what exactly am I doing, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of leaning back a little bit behind me so that way I can gain a little bit more resistance so I can squeeze my glutes when I come all the way to the top. So this right here is so challenging, I promise you. Like, just get back up and keep going. If you need a minute to recuperate, that's fine. Just get right back up and just keep fighting. You got this. I swear, you got this. Just keep fighting. So for the moves that I'm doing, as far as reps, I recommend you go until failure. So until your body like just absolutely gives out and cannot do anymore, just then, okay. If you can do 3 more, try to push for 3 more, and then try to push for 2 more. Just keep challenging yourself. I'm telling you, this movement is nuts. Like, this movement really challenged me. I was screaming, fight, fight, fight. Here I go again, screaming, fight. Because you have to fight. You have to fight in order for transformation. In order for the body to change, the body has to fight through these exercises in order for you to get the results that you want, okay? So just be gentle with yourself, but fight. So for each movement, we are working on each leg 3 rounds, all right? So feel free to pause the video, get yourself together, grab a swig of water if you have to, and just come right back and fight some more. You got this. Okay, so as you're doing this movement, remember to lower your hip down as you lower your leg down, okay? And then explode your leg back up again and just keep fighting. Again, this is a good time to pat your face, take a swig of water, and get right back to it. Just breathe, take deep breaths, and get right back to it and fight. Just take a moment, take a 30-second break if you have to. I recommend taking a minute break, a 60-second break, a 30 to 60-second break will do. Now this right here is still a hip abduction. You want to make sure that your feet are placed together like a clam, and then you would like to explode up as you thrust up, bringing your leg as high as you possibly can and lifting your hips off the floor. Now we're going to our last and final workout, which is the side raises, abductions. So now for this part, you want to make sure that your knee is bent on the floor and then one leg straight. And then as you lift your leg, I would like for you to point your toe inward, okay? As you point your toe inward, that's going to reach to your glutes, right? And make sure the movements are slow and controlled. If this workout isn't challenging enough for you, what you can do is you can pulse your leg up twice every time you come up, and then as you bring your leg down, you want to bring it slow and controlled, and then keep pulsing when you raise up, and then bring it down slow and controlled. So 2 to 3 pulses, and then bring it down. So I decided to have and create a bonus at the end for you since you stayed and lasted with me. I appreciate you. Just to show my appreciation, I'm going to show you this last workout. We're going to go 3 rounds on this, and this is amazing for your glutes, for abductions as well. Now this is a side raise as well, so it's a fire hydrant, but it's a rocking fire hydrant. So you're doing a fire hydrant, but you're leaning over to the other side, so you're putting more weight on the support leg. I just want to say yay, I'm so excited. That is the completion of our workout for our hip abductions. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, click, and subscribe. And be sure to hit the little bell notification. When you like, click, and subscribe, it helps support me. It lets me know also that you like my content and you would like to see more. But if there's anything that you'd like for me to create or anything at level level 1, level 2, or level 3, please submit them in the comments below. Until then, thank you so much for joining me today. It's your online health babe, life and beauty expert, Nikki, here to share with you the latest and greatest lifestyle hacks.